all is said and done, research indicates that the most effective solution to high school dropout is longer-term mentoring. We are linked up. We are that solution. The theory behind this is that the high school student will stay with the mentee through difficult transitions from elementary school to middle school, and then again from middle school to high school.
So we did a lot of research before trying to come up with a plan, and a lot of what we saw is that there's a lot of short-term mentoring programs out there, but there aren't many long-term. And then we read that it's the long-term mentoring that makes an effect, that really creates a change. So then we thought, why not try it? So at first we had an idea of maybe doing both boys and girls, but then we found out by talking to the community around here in the schools that there's a lot of programs for just boys. There's nothing that's boys and girls, and there's nothing that's just girls. I do a lot of international research, and we know that helping girls helps their community a lot. So they're the ones that become moms, they have to teach their children. So in our mind, if that works internationally, it's probably going to work here. So trying to help girls is not just going to make an impact on their life, but then on everyone around them.
Focus on where they're at, where the needs are, and we try to meet the needs. Every mentee has kind of a different place where they're at academically, and so teachers differentiate in the classroom, they differentiate instruction, and we try to kind of get at the unique needs of each mentee. The mentor's job is to figure that out, and at the end of a mentor session we'll kind of debrief with the mentors and see if they're kind of accurate in assessing the needs of the mentee.
The most beneficial thing for the mentors and mentees is actually the relationship that they're building. So they seem to be enjoying each other, and it's great to see that. And it was actually surprising because they built these relationships from the front end. So they came in for one session, met everyone, and they had already determined who they wanted to pair up with, which made our lives a little easier, but it was just amazing to see the connection that they had.
I hope that definitely, first of all, every mentor and mentee continues through the 4 years and grows and learns and develops into a stronger person because of their participation in the program. I hope the mentors develop their leadership skills, and I hope the mentees develop into people who are academically, socially, and just behaviorally conscious of themselves and a stronger person. We also hope that maybe that this could turn into something bigger if we continue to get funding. We'd love to expand the program and show through research, but also through qualitative study that what we're doing matters, what we're doing works, and we'd love to demonstrate that to a larger audience if possible.
Teach me how to study. Teach me how to study. Teach me how to study. Teach me how to study.
Be like, hey,
what?
Can you teach me how to study? You know why? Because I'm feeling like a dummy. All I need is a little time to study, and for you to show me how to learn.
Take your books out. Everything's out of sight. They're gonna be on you when they see it's graduation time.
Teach me how to study. Teach me how to study. Teach me how to study. Teach me how to study.
What's keeping kids from being able to graduate? Mm-hmm. They've got jobs after school. They've got sports, clubs. Some of them have children. Mm-hmm. And this is what we thought would be a great way to help kids get the extra stuff they needed to graduate. The kids wanted it to be comfortable, fun. They didn't want it to feel like a classroom, and even though it is, and they know it is, it's like a ridiculous vivid green, as you can see, and we wanted it just kind of funky. We wanted the beanbag chairs so that they'd have little comfortable reading spots. Just something different than the classroom. With the tutors, we wanted that to be a different feel than a teacher trying to help them. And so we wanted the room to have a different feel.
Having the study lab this semester, I think it helped me pick my grades up more than they've ever been picked up.
It really helped me a lot to do what I had to do for my senior project, because I think without study lab, I probably wouldn't have got it done.
Like, it really helped me a lot. Like, because without it, I wouldn't have passed English 2, and I wouldn't have passed Algebra 2 either.
I pretty much just helped out my peers. Any problems they had, helped them out, and they really taught me a lot too. I mean, it's a really good experience. I learned that you pretty much have to stay open-minded with everything you do, Because even though you're trying to teach somebody else, they can also teach you.
We've had some really good responses from the kids. Most of the kids feel really good about it. They feel, I mean, they're like, oh, Miss Bird, I'd have never passed English if it wasn't for this. These kids who work and don't have time for after school, this has been a great thing for them.